20 years, time has flown. I don't need to tell you that, but it took me 20 years to realize that the name actually changed. Do you know that when I was going and getting my notes ready for today, I kept seeing Philosopher's Stone. I forgot about that. And the fact that the name was changed to Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah, I mean, we shot two versions of the film. So there is the British version, which is the Philosopher's Stone, and the American version, which is Sorcerer's Stone. There's not a lot of secrets. It's probably about 6 or 7 shots where someone says Philosopher's Stone. I always preferred Philosopher's Stone. I got to be honest with you.
All right. Yeah. Now that it's dawned on me, I'm like, it's got that Potterish feel to it. Absolutely. Obviously, after all the films, when did you realize that this film was such a hit with fans worldwide, and how great this movie, would become?
Well, I mean, our goal when we started making it, and my goal with any of the films, most of the films that have been successful that I've done, is to try to make the film feel timeless. That was what basically I said to my entire crew on Home Alone. The mantra was, look, 20 years from now when this is playing at 2 a.m., I want people to feel as if it were just made yesterday. And we took that idea to Potter as well. I wanted people to still, obviously visual effects have come a long way since then and things have changed, but pieces of the film still feel like they were just shot yesterday. And that's why I think it's sort of maintained its longevity.
All right, some fast bullet type questions I'm gonna run at you that I'm actually asking because I'm such a geek and such a fan of these movies. I think 20 years has passed. I can ask you finally, do you have a favorite Potter character?
Harry Potter.
Oh, okay. When you ask a director that when the movie's just coming out, like it's like asking a parent who their favorite kid is. But I feel after 20 years, like I've talked to Tom Felton so many times, and I always throw a Potter question in there. So I love doing that, these types of things. All right, do you go back and watch this film and think to yourself, I should have done this, I could have done that? Does that ever pop in your head?
Yeah, I mean, I don't sit back and watch a complete showing of any films I've ever done. It's just it's too maddening because you want to change everything. In Potter, I wish I had 3 or 4 more months to work on Quidditch. I just think the effects could be, and particularly today, I mean, 20 years down the road, you realize what you could have really accomplished. The Quidditch match in the second film, I think, is really strong. But the first film, we were just learning like everyone else,
I think you've already answered my final question, which is holidays are here. Home Alone will be on repeat over and over again. Are you going to sit and watch it? But I think you just answered my question.
The last time I saw Home Alone completely, and it's been twice in the last, pre-pandemic, was when they show the film with a live orchestra. Because I'll show up and introduce the film. It's the only opportunity because those orchestra halls are gigantic. So you see the film with about 1,400, 1,500 people, which I never got the opportunity to do when the film was released. And it's a magical experience. So that's when I'll sit down and watch a film. So if you provide me with a live orchestra, I'll watch any of my films.
Immediately after this interview, I'm going to try to round up all my friends from middle school orchestra. The chair competitions, I was always sitting outside the door. I was never good enough to do that. Listen, man, great to see you. I'm a huge fan of your work, as I've told you before, and I already look forward to our next conversation. So keep bringing these amazing films that you've delivered to us over the years and entertained so many. You're awesome, man.
Thank you so much. Great to talk to you. Thanks.